Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all on this Wednesday night. Today is hump day and it's Wednesday night in the middle of the week. We're almost to Friday. But this is another anime related video because with me doing a video about Naruto, about how Naruto was influential too, this is another anime that's very influential also. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was a very influential anime for this reason. The main character of the anime Dragon Ball Z, Goku. Goku was like a character that was willing to do whatever it took to become like the most powerful like Dragon Ball Z fighter on the anime. I mean, yeah, Vegeta was like a Saiyan. Vegeta felt like he deserved to be the prince of all Saiyans, and Vegeta did everything that he could to get stronger than Goku, but it seemed like no matter how hard Vegeta tried, it never really worked. Goku was always a step ahead of him. Even when Vegeta had put himself under Babidi's spell and he turned into Majin Vegeta, it still wasn't enough to defeat Goku. Well, because on the Majin Buu saga, Goku and Vegeta, they're fighting. Like Goku, he turns into Super Saiyan 2, and Vegeta is like Majin Vegeta. They ended up not even finishing the fight due to the fact that if they kept fighting, like Majin Buu would have killed Bulma and Trunks, and he would have killed Chi Chi and Goten. You know what I mean? Like, and Vegeta was like saying that he didn't care, and Goku knew that Vegeta was lying about that. He knew that Vegeta was capping. So, but yeah, Goku as the main character, he was willing to do whatever it took to save the universe. He was doing whatever it took to save planet Earth. He'd do whatever it took to get stronger because just like King Kai had told him not to go above 2 times power, but when he had fought Vegeta in the Saiyan saga, he had no choice. He had to protect planet Earth. He had to go KO Ken. And it's like when he was trying to power up, he didn't want his body to fail him because he had to do whatever he had to do to get the Saiyans out of there. But yeah, and just like the situation with Gohan, when Gohan had fought Cell, Gohan, he didn't want to like really fight Soul at first. He didn't even want to hurt Soul. And like Android 16 was explaining, I mean, there's nothing wrong about fighting for the right reasons to protect the ones that you love. And like when Cell had ended up killing Android 16, when he ended up stomping on Android 16's head, Gohan had became angry. Gohan like had turned into Super Saiyan 2, and the Soul Juniors, they had like attacked everybody. But with Gohan turning into Super Saiyan 2, Gohan was able to take on the Soul Juniors all by himself, and he was able to give Soul a lot of trouble because on the Cell saga, Gohan, he punched Soul so hard in the stomach that Soul ended up throwing up Android 18. He ended up throwing her up, and like I said, I remember I did a video about this too. If Gohan would have listened to Goku when Goku was telling him to finish him off, Goku would have survived. Goku still would have been alive. But since Gohan wanted to watch Soul suffer, Goku had no choice but to teleport, and unfortunately, that's what had killed Goku. But and yeah, this is no disrespect to Akira Toriyama. With the way Akira Toriyama did the Android saga, it's amazing. But it was actually Gohan's fault that Goku died. Because, what I mean, Gohan, he got a little carried away and he wanted to see Cell suffer. Yeah, like it was actually Gohan's fault. But you see, Gohan, with him being Super Saiyan 2, with Cell like throwing a key blast at Trunks, it ended up killing Trunks, and Vegeta had got real upset, and Vegeta had went and attacked Soul, and like Gohan had saved Vegeta. He covered like Vegeta's body with his body, and it had damaged Gohan's arm. And with Gohan having a damaged arm, like Gohan felt like he was through. He felt like he was done for. He felt like he had nothing left to fight for. But Goku had came from Otherworld to help Gohan to use the Super Kamehameha. And they do like the father son Kamehameha to defeat Cell, to take Cell out. They do like the father son Kamehameha, and it ended up taking Cell out. And it ended up defeating Cell, and after that, Trunks he came back alive. And they tried to wish Goku back to life, but Goku, he didn't want to be wished back to life. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z is like a very influential anime too. Yeah, like Goku, he was willing to do whatever it took to become the strongest. But the good thing about it is that Goku, he comes back alive later on in the Majin Buu saga when they fight Kid Buu. He also comes back alive on Dragon Ball GT. The only difference is that on Dragon Ball GT, he turns back into a kid again. But when he turns into Super Saiyan 4, he's in his adult form. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z is a very influential anime for that reason, because when it comes down to us as individuals, as men, we're willing to do whatever it takes to protect our family. Like if our family is in harm's way, we'll do whatever it takes to protect our family, to protect our kids. Now, me personally, I don't have no kids, but you know what I'm saying, the role of a man. But yeah, that's what makes Dragon Ball Z so influential as an anime. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video, and again, my new song, my new track, my new record, Long Ass Day, it's on my YouTube channel, and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at WileyG. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.